Yeah. So, some of the administrative issues we have in our school communities are the ones we created ourselves because we failed to frame issues correctly for parents. And we gave them the idea that we're able to solve a problem that may not have a solution. Yes. And they leave your office believing that you are going to solve this problem within a 3 month period, within a 6 month period, or within one academic year. Meanwhile, you don't even fully understand this problem. So what you have promised them that you're going to solve, how do you know you can solve it? Okay? We need to begin to think seriously about creating a community that thrives on partnership, a community that thrives on, truth, trust, and understanding that sometimes the challenges that the children present, you may not even be able to resolve it within the time period that they are with you. So, for example, a child is having handwriting issues. Perhaps the font is too big. And are you aware that there are different fonts? When you are working on Word application or you are using Google Documents to work on a document, you can change the font, right? And I'm sure you notice several fonts there. Some are tiny, some are like cursive, some are big, some are medium size. You get what I mean? There are different font size. And those different font size, they belong to humans. It's not just a robot that generated them. And if we're tapping into the mindset that brains develop differently, then it means that people are different. Children are different. They are going to have different handwriting. So if a child presents with a handwriting challenge, I'm going to try to make this video short. If a child presents with a handwriting challenge, how are you framing that issue for yourself, for your team, and for the parent? What are you promising the parent? Have you told the parent that the child will start writing well within the term? If yes, what strategies are you engaging? Are those strategies working? Fine, there are handwriting experts that can really, bring transformation. But I'm talking about the one that is happening in your school community. This particular child that the handwriting is terrible. What have you promised the parents? The strategies that you have engaged, are they working? If they are not working, are you still promising the parent that you are able to resolve this issue? Sometimes you do not have the solution, and this thing may not even be a problem. So you have to reframe this in your mind. If a child's handwriting is naturally big, what can you do about it? No, tell me. Are you now going to rewire the child's brain? What you can do is make sure that the child is able to write in a way that is legible. So if the letters, they have white spacing, right? You can work towards supporting that child to close them a bit so that, somebody can be able to read what this child is writing. And that's all you can do, really. Because now you're not just having a short-term approach to it, you're also thinking long-term, because this child is going to write assessment that somebody will have to read and mark. You wouldn't want this child to be caught up in a place where this child is intelligent but somebody cannot read what he or she has written. That is your job. That is what you should focus on. Not promising parents that the child will start writing very well. No. Sometimes progress comes incrementally, and all the progress, that perfection you're seeking, may not happen under your school, under your leadership in your school community. And this is where you need to sit the parents down and Come to the table with a partnership mindset. Come to the table with a realistic mindset. You don't always have the solution to problems. That's how some of you in several school communities are promising parents that you can cure autism. You frame this issue as though the solution is within your reach. Meanwhile, the solution is not within your reach. You frame these issues as though you have all the resources to commit to it fully. If a parent truly is interested in understanding the science behind handwriting, that parent may likely have to engage different experts, different specialists that will explore the issue from different angles. As a school, are you willing to commit to the resources to get that done? Do you even understand it? Are you able to explain this to the parent? You see? So, what I'm saying is, raise a school community that is standing on sound principles, that is standing on intelligence, common sense. Don't be the kind of leader, don't raise the kind of leadership that will look a parent in the eyes and frame an issue in a way that you are promising what you cannot do. Then the child spends one academic session with you, 2, 3, and the parent is now beginning to register in their head that, oh, you said ABC, you promised ABC, now we're not even seeing it. What do you think will happen? Of course, you already know the answer. The parents will get fed up and leave. And the reputation you built incrementally will just drop. So please, certain children in our school communities, we can only manage their challenges. Okay? We can't solve it totally. We can only manage it. And it's important that you frame this issue this way to the parent so that they can have a realistic understanding of what is going on and, understand that they have your support as a school, as a learning center, and guide them through that. Okay? That's just the powerful nugget that dropped in my spirit, and I decided to share it. Thank you.